This is Severe MMA. We're at the Victoria Warehouse. We're here for Tanko 3, and we're caught up with Kane Mousah. Kane, I know you're involved in Tanko, but on top of that, ACB Manchester, huge card in the MAN, and you've got to fight against Lewis Monarch. Before we go there, let's quickly talk Tanko. Third
Most
event.
Definitely, let's talk Tanko.
You know, third event, first two, you know, they were excellent. They've been well received. Just how big is this thing going to get?
Well, basically, what you got to understand is the first two events, like you said, they was well received. We had Andre winner, Saul Rogers. We had Brendan versus Eden on the first show. Tanko won, and then to top it on Tanko 2, you know, we had Brendan the main event again, and you had myself as the co-main event. You know, us big fighters putting our names to the event, and you know, letting the rest of the UK and even the rest of Europe know that Tanko's a staple event that's coming up, and we're here to make a lot of noise. So Tanko 3 is today, and we're all here, and we've got, you know, we've got the man himself. Let me get this right. Felony, aka, he's not going to see this in time, so aka Crazy Horse.
Oh, it's Crazy Horse.
Crazy
it's
Horse.
The Crazy Horse.
Well, don't let him hear you say that because he'll kill you.
Okay, right.
And remember,
that.
if you say it 3 times, he might turn up behind you like Candyman. But no, we've got Crazy Horse here. You know, testament to Carl Prince. He was able to get that fight forward, and he's got a tough opponent in Loz. So that's going to be a great fight tonight. Obviously, we've got the return of Lerone Murphy, one of our up and coming all-power stars. He's back to lay it down. We've got Lawrence James. So we've got some big fights on the card, and it's you know, it's really a good platform for the local talent and for the up and coming young guys that want to, you know, showcase their talent and to come and do it on Tanko.
You know, from the amateurs to the pros, because your amateur card is stacked. When you look at the names on there, you got Gittins and Makiev, a ton. You know, there's a bunch of really, really up and coming prospects on this card.
Yeah, you know, like you said, we've got little Mo. He's the Dagestan. You know, like you said, Dagestan Airlines. We've got a lot of talent on it, and it's just testament to the MMA scene. You know, everyone, you know, people like myself and Brendan have put, you know, MMA on the Manchester scene out there, and a lot of people are coming now up behind, following our footsteps, and it's really great to see all these young guys wanting to make a name for themselves. So we're happy that we can give them a platform to showcase that.
Well, let's speak in Manchester, because March 11th, it's the MEN, and it's you taking on Lewis Monarch, 7-1. You know, a dangerous opponent. You're not taking easy fights, Ken.
Nah, I'm at that stage now. I'm 30 years of age. I've been in the sport for a long while. Like we said, I had that layoff, you know, and I've come back at the sport, and it's time for me to go, you know, and attack all the big fights. Lewis Monarch's a tough fight. He's got a 7-1 record. You know, he has actually beaten Ellis Hampton, who I was supposed to fight on Tanko 2. So, you know, even though me and Ellis didn't get to have the fight, this is a level up in opponent from Ellis. So it's a good test for me, but I know I'm ready for it. I'm fully confident. My training camp's going well. You know, we've still got another 3 weeks of hard work to push. But Manchester, you know, MEN. As a young kid, I always dreamed of doing something there. I didn't know what it was at the time, but now, you know, the laws of attraction and the powers that be have enabled me to be there and putting on a show in front of my home city. So it's a great thing that's happening.
You know, when we've seen you perform, you get better every time. It's been a little while. Just how good a Kane Mousah are we going to see on March 11th? You're
going to see a new focus, a different level of aggression. More, like we say, we always carry the composed aggression in there, controlled aggression, but this time I'm going to showcase a lot of different skills. And, you know, a lot of people have wanted to see different parts of my game, and hopefully, you know, with Lewis, hopefully this can come out. And to be honest with you, and this is the truth, even though my Uncle Anthony will kill me for saying this, me being the man and the person that I am, I want to be involved in a bloody war. And I hope that, you know, Lewis is ready to go where I want to take this fight, because that's something that I want to do as a fighter. You know, you see these big fights. You see the Diego Sanchez and who was it? Diego Sanchez and Gilbert Melendez as a fighter. So, you know, they're the fights that you want to be in. And I just hope that this fight can be one of them in front of my home crowd, where I can go out, I can shed some blood, I can share blood in front of everyone, and I can get my hand raised at the end of the fight.
What's 2017 got in store for you, Kane? You know, we can't look past ACB, but, you know, going forward, how many more?
Going forward, you know, we're hopefully looking to get another 3-4 fights in. Hopefully, get another 4 fights in. You know, possibly a title fight on the horizon. You know, not looking past Lewis. Lewis, like I said, Lewis is a tough opponent, but we've got a lot of options on the table moving forward. There's some big options that have come forward. I've been having a few phone calls myself. So let's get the fight with Lewis out the way, and then there should be some big news to be released.
We know your relationship with Brendan is tight. You guys are brothers with a different mother, perhaps,
Yep,
is the best
most
way
definitely.
to put it. You know, and you guys have appeared on the same card before. You did it for Tanko. Appearing on MEN and with the fights that you have, has that brought anything new to the gym? Has it brought a new level of intensity?
Yeah, most definitely. It's something that we can't, even though we are professional and we're brothers, you know, it's up to our level of our competitive sparring has gone up a notch. But, you know, we're both here trying to help each other, you know, do the best that we can. It's a big thing for myself, and it's a real big thing for Brendan, performing at the MEN in front of our home crowd. So, yeah, we stepped it up. You know, Brendan's back from Thailand now, so I've got my training partner back. We're doing our runs, we're doing our sprints, we're doing our strength and conditioning. We're doing everything that we need to be doing to make sure we get the win on March 11th for ACB. 54 Supersonic.
Kane, it is always a pleasure catching up with you. Before I let you go, now I'll give you one more
okay.
because, again, you know, it's a big card and it's a big venue.
Most definitely.
For those people in Manchester, for those people perhaps who haven't had a chance to see you live yet, what are you going to bring to the table?
I'm just going to bring excitement, aggression, forward pressure, and pure intensity. And also, I'm going to bring that guy with me, Kane, the Danger Mousah.